Swiss Army Man is a new indie movie that came out, well, technically this past weekend. Didn't review it because I had to put some thought into this one, and you'd understand why if you've seen the movie. So, Swiss Army Man has the reputation of being the Daniel Radcliffe farting corpse movie, which, okay, whatever. But it is slightly more than that. How to explain this plot? Okay, so Paul Dano plays a man who's stranded on an island who may have some mental issues. We don't really know. We can't tell if he's hallucinating or what's going on, but he tries to commit suicide. In this attempt, he finds a dead body played by Daniel Radcliffe, that farts a lot, and they go on a surreal adventure to get home. Yeah, that's the best way I'm going to explain this movie. Because this movie is not for everyone at all. If you know what you're getting into, then cool. It's a corpse that farts a lot, and then he also has these cool bodily functions that create like mechanics for them to hunt and like chop wood, do stuff like that. It's why it's called Swiss Army Man. He is a multi-purpose tool guy. So yeah. So, I actually really like this movie. It's actually one of my favorite movies of the year. It's a weird thing to say because of how bizarre this movie is, but I love weird movies like that, so this worked for me. It took a bit to get into it, I will say that much, and there's some tonal inconsistencies, but once you find, like, a certain point in the movie, like, after, like, the first, 15 minutes, you find a tone, you go with it, it's great. There's just a little bit of a lag right in the beginning, but it's actually a very funny movie. Not just because of the fart jokes and all that crap, because that actually works in this movie. I don't know how, but it works. But it also has great humor about like sexual things like masturbation and just sex in general, and it's stuff like that. It's funny. Like he's teaching this dead body things and how to live again. Basically, I'm not trying to spoil it, but. I'm not spoiling it, trust me. And that was a cool little aspect of the movie. That created some really funny situations or jokes or whatever. And I really like Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe. They actually have really good chemistry for being a man in a dead body. It works for sure. And you can't always tell what's in Paul Dano's mind or not. Like you can't tell. So now that works because they don't really tell you everything that is by the end. And the ending, we're not going to spoil anything here. I'm not doing that crap. The ending is great. The ending has a great twist to it. I'm not going to say what it is, obviously. But it really works. And it's one of those twists that you're either going to roll with it or you're going to be like, whatever. Like, I could see people not really liking that twist. But, I mean, it worked for me. It makes perfect sense. It's kind of like, yeah, I mean... You'll get it if you watch the movie, which I really suggest you do because it's actually a lot of fun. It's a nice whimsical adventure type movie that you have to get over its silliness because it's self-aware in every way. But it's also kind of touching in a weird way. That's hard to explain. I don't know. It's just something was rather touching about the movie. I don't know what it was really. Maybe it was the relationship between this dead body and this man. I don't know. It was a weird feeling, but it actually worked. I don't know. It was a little more than just the Daniel Radcliffe farting corpse movie. It was pretty genuine. I don't know how to explain it. You just kind of have to watch it, I guess. But I actually really did enjoy the movie overall, and I'm gonna give it a B+. It's actually one of my favorite movies in the year. Probably probably top 5 easily. I actually really like this movie, weirdly enough. I don't know, it's just something about it I've struck a chord with me, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. It's a weird movie, very weird. But if you can get over that, I think you'll actually like it. So, yeah. That's my review for Swiss Army Man. It took me a few days to kind of process it and want to do a review and all that stuff. But I'm seeing Nerve tonight. It just depends on when you're watching this. I'm posting this on 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday the 6th. And yeah, so the night of the 6th, I'm going to see Nerve. I'll have the review up by Thursday morning, like early Thursday morning, like 1 o'clock, kind of early Thursday morning, because that is a movie I'm seeing it 3 weeks early, so we'll see how that one turns out. But yeah, so that's my review of Swiss Army Man. So